Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is by request from a lovely subscriber of mine and also a follower on Instagram. Stephanie, thank you so much for requesting this video. I hope this video helps you. This is all about my favorite brushes. This is what she had requested. She wanted to know what my favorite brushes are, what I use on a daily use, which I do. I love these brushes that are in front of me. And let me know in the comments down below what your favorite brushes are as well, that you just love to use and you cannot live without. So first I'm going to start with foundation. These are my two go-to brushes that I absolutely love. And the first one is the Morphe M439 brush. I love this brush. This applies my foundation so beautiful. I love applying it in a circular motion and it really packs the product into my skin. Very smooth. I just love the texture of this brush. And not only that, I like how chunky this brush is. It's a really good, like solid brush. So love this. And I also love the Sephora Pro Flawless Airbrush, and this is number 56. This brush is absolutely amazing. I really truly do love Sephora brushes. This one here is like my all-time go-to. I actually purchased this when Sephora first opened up here in Newfoundland. The makeup artist used this on me and I was like, I need to have that brush. It is gorgeous. So I've had this now for over a year and I just absolutely love it. It's still staying strong, really nice and fluffy. Once again, this really packs in the product as well. I like to apply it in a circular motion. Not only that, I love the length of this brush because you got a really nice grip and it's just really comfortable to hold and really nice and light. So that's it for foundation. Now on to concealers. I have three concealer brushes that I use and they are fantastic and they do the job like they're supposed to. So the first one is the Morphe E10 brush. Once again, this is another amazing brush by Morphe. I love how when I apply it underneath my eyes with the concealer, it just fits really nice and tight underneath my eye and it just packs the product in, and not only that, it just smooths it out so beautifully. I also love the Real Techniques. Now this one here is the pointed foundation brush. And I love it because of the point that's on it, but it's a pointed foundation brush. But I don't use it for foundation, I use it for concealer. And once again, it does the same effect as the Morphe E10, and it goes right nice and underneath the eye where you can really pack in the concealer. This brush here is by e.l.f. And this is an eyeliner brush, but I don't use it for eyeliner. When I want to clean up my wing liner, if I make a little boo-boo, let's just say, I like to take my concealer and I just take the brush and I just apply it right along my wing liner, and it really cleans it up really well, just because of the simple fact, because of the shape of it, and it's not like overly, it's not a real dense brush and it's not a real soft brush, so it's like in between. So it just really cleans up the eyeliner. Now for contour. I like Real Techniques are just amazing brushes. I honestly could say these are like my really first brushes that I've ever owned when I started to really get into makeup. And I love the contour brush by Real Techniques. When I apply my contour, I go in upwards motion and then I just cut into like by my cheekbone just to create it a nice looking cheekbone, because I really don't have cheekbones. But I love Real Technique brushes. This does the job and it's just like in that pointed kind of shape. So this really applies the contour very easily. Now this brush here is the Real Techniques buffing brush. Now I know people like you could use this for foundation because that's what it is for, but I like to use this after I apply my contour. I just like to really buff it out and I go in a circular motion and it just smooths it out really nice. It takes away any harsh line, because when I contour, I just like to have a natural looking line. I don't really like the harsh line on me. I really like a subtle line. So that just really buffs it out. But you can use it for foundation because that's what it is for, but I've never ever tried it for foundation. Maybe I will purchase another one and see what it's like for foundation, but I just love buffing the contour out with this brush. Next up are two brushes, once again, that I love, and it's Too Faced, the Mr. Right Perfect Powder Brush. This brush you can use for powder, setting your powder, but I really don't use a whole lot of setting powders. If I do, I just set it underneath my eyes so then my concealers won't crease. But other than that, I really don't use a lot of powders to my face. So I like to use this blush blush. There we go again. I like to use this brush when I'm applying my blush. It's just really nice and soft on the face, and I just like to go once again in a circular motion when I'm applying my blush, and it's super, super soft. It is just the Mr. Right perfect brush. That's all I gotta say about this one. The next one up here is by Kat Von D, and this is brush number 20. I love the design of this brush. Absolutely stunning. Now this is a setting powder brush. Like I said, I really don't use a lot of setting powders. So once again, I like to use this for a blush, and it's just super soft. Like, I have never felt a brush so soft before. This brush is absolutely amazing. Super, super soft. Like, I wish you guys could feel it through the screen because it's so soft. And it's just really, really nice, like, texture to the face. I could stay here all day long and just apply blush to my face because it's so soft. It is an amazing brush. As for, like I said, it's for setting powders, which I really don't do a whole lot of. So if there's a powder brush that you are looking for to set your powders, I do believe that this would be a great brush just because of the texture of it. And once again, this one almost goes up in like a, it's not like a point, it's almost like a rounded point. So it's not like your typical powder brush, let's just say. Absolutely love it. Now on to eyes. And I have quite a few eye brushes here because I just love eyeshadow brushes. The first one here that I'm going to start off with is like one of my all-time favorite brushes. And this is the e.l.f.'s Professional, I do believe, yes, e.l.f.'s Professional Eyeshadow Brush. I love taking this brush and I apply my eyeshadow to my lower lid, and it really packs the product in. Not only this, but it really holds the product to the brush. Now, I did get this brush in a little kit, but you can purchase these separately at Walmart, and they're only $1.97. So you could buy like 10 of them, which you will never run out. I just love it. Like I said, it really holds the product, and I just love how it really keeps the eyeshadow to my lower lid really nice and packed in there and just creates a gorgeous, gorgeous look. By far, one of the best investments I've ever made for this brush. Like I said, $1.97. Next up, I shouldn't even mention this brush because I know that I don't even think you can buy this separately because I know it comes in the palette, but this is the Anastasia's brush that came in the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette. I personally never ever use brushes that are in palettes just because I really don't like them. But one day I said, you know what, I'm gonna try this brush, and I'm in love with it. Like, I really truly love this. Really shouldn't be mentioning it because the only way you could get the brush is like from the palette. But with that being said, this is like a dual end brush, and I use this blending brush here at the end to blend out my shadows. It blends my shadows so gorgeous. I absolutely am obsessed with this brush, and if, you know, I run out, does that mean I have to go buy another Modern Renaissance palette? No, I definitely won't. I have one, I love it, but this brush is just beautiful. Another blending brush that I absolutely love is the Mecca 224 brush. I use this brush so many times just to blend out my crease line. It does the job. It's a beautiful brush. MAC has a lot of great brushes. I also love the Oval 6 brush to apply my foundation. I never show that brush right now because it is dirty and I just don't want to show a dirty brush, but it's an all-time awesome favorite brush of mine as well. But this MAC brush here is beautiful. Love how it blends out my shadows. And like I said, MAC brushes are amazing. And here we have the Sephora Precision Smudge Brush. I love this one because when I want to apply a darker shadow to the outer corner of my eye, I just take it and I almost like draw a line because of course it's a precision brush, so it just makes it so perfectly. And then I take my MAC brush and I just blend it out, and it really packs in the color that I want and makes it really nice and dark if I want to make it even darker, let's just say. It's a great brush. Like I said earlier on, Sephora has awesome brushes. They even have awesome products, and a lot of people don't talk about them, but I absolutely love their brushes. Then two eyeliner brushes, which I'm obsessed with, especially when you're applying gel liner. And when I mentioned in my previous video, I was talking about the Essence gel liner, and I applied it with the e.l.f. angled eyeliner brush. This is it right here. This brush, awesome. It's a really small, fine brush, like very, very thin, but it applies it so beautifully, and just the angle of the brush makes it really easy to get that beautiful wing liner. Also, another brush that I love is by Smashbox. Now this one here is also an angle brush as well, but it's a much thicker brush compared to the e.l.f. brush, but they both do the job really beautifully, really gorgeous. The only difference is that the Smashbox one is a little bit higher than the e.l.f. one, and the Smashbox one is number 21. So that's it for my favorite brush video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite brushes are. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button. You can follow me on Instagram at Nicole Chantell 32 and on Snapchat at NCP34. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye!